Hey everyone, welcome to your practice. I'm Molly, and today we're going to be doing less than 10 minutes of a mobility practice, a really great place to begin. This is a wonderful tool to use maybe every day when you wake up in the morning or before your workout or activity, just so your body can feel like you're ready to begin, you're prepared, you're mobilized, stabilized, little activation through the core, movement through the joints of the shoulders, the spine, the hips, all of the above. If you have a foam roller or a yoga wheel, grab that for the first minute or so. And before we get started, I wanted to mention, if you're interested in combining your yoga practice with fitness, I am a physical therapist and I love programming strength and conditioning in a way that's really sustainable, balanced, effective, enjoyable. So you can get a free trial to my link or to my app. I'll link it below. And then after that, it's really affordable. It's like $15 a month. And I think you'll really like it. So check it out. Okay, we're gonna get started. If you have that foam roller, go ahead and start rolling out your back or the yoga wheel. If you don't have either of those, you can just stand up, kind of shake out your arms and legs, jump around, get some blood flowing. So just about 30 seconds to a minute. I always like to roll up my upper spine right through the center. And then maybe bring it, if you're with me, down to the lower back on the right side and take some smaller pulses up and down. And then low back on the left side, couple smaller pulses here. A few more seconds. I'm going to roll out my glutes over to the right side. And then a couple on the left. Okay, and then have a seat. If you're standing up and dancing around, sit down in whatever way is comfortable for you. And just arrive into your body. Take a breath. Inhale all the way fully to the top. In through your nose. And then exhale out through your nose completely. Just setting an intention to begin your practice always with openness and grace and patience with your body, and knowing that each day is different. So always feel out what you need and listen to your body. Okay, we're gonna find a reverse tabletop to a boat pose. So you're gonna kind of sit on your bottom, your feet are planted, knees are pointing up to the sky, and feet are about hip width distance apart. Hands plant behind you, your fingertips can point in whatever direction feels right for your wrist. Okay, inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift up through the chest. Exhale, push through your palms and your feet. Engage your glutes to drive your hips up to the sky. Inhale to lower your bum back down. Hands stay where they are. Exhale, boat pose. You can lift one leg, start with that. Both legs, shins are parallel to the mat, or you can extend your knees and point your toes up to the sky. So we're thinking about engaging the front of our core here, pulling that corset muscle back and in towards our spine. Okay, lower your feet down. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, reverse tabletop. Hips drive up to the sky. Inhale to lower. Exhale, core hugs in. Find your boat pose. Inhale to lower feet. Exhale, drive your hips up. Feel the whole posterior chain, your back body engaging. Lower back down on an in-breath. And exhale, core engages. Lift your feet up in whatever capacity feels right for you. One more time, lower your feet. Reverse tabletop. Feel that nice opening in your shoulders here. Lower back down. And then extend your legs. Good. Flip over so that you're seated in a deer pose. From here, we're gonna find some switches side to side. So deer pose means your knees are bent more than 90 degrees, your toes are pointed. One leg is in external rotation, the back leg is in internal rotation. So start on the right side, lift up through your spine, interlace your fingers in whatever way feels right for you, and then we're gonna twist actively open to the right. You might not get very far. We're not using any external leverage. We're just using the mobility that our body has. Good. Back through center. This time, knees pluck up off the mat, roll them through center, and then drop them to the left. So now each leg is in the opposite rotation it just was. Inhale for a tall spine. Exhale, twist your body to the left. So we're revolving around our spine. Good. Inhale back through center, knees lift. You can use your hands behind you for support if you'd like. Exhale, drop them to the right and twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, drop to the left. Actively twist to the left. Let's do 2 more on each side. Or one really, really good one. Just whatever you want to do. Feeling ourselves beginning our day here, or beginning our workout here, or our activity in a way that's really purposeful, meaningful, effective, embodied. Good. Finish up your last repetition and then meet me in a tabletop. All fours, shoulders are stacked over wrists, hips are over knees, toes are tucked. Good. From here, we're gonna drop the back of our heart down. So our shoulder blades will kind of kiss on the back of the body and you're shrugging. Now push the palms into the mat, and now the back of the heart is magnetized up towards the sky. Maybe your shoulder blades round on the sides of the rib cage. This is protraction. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Take a really slow cat-cow, or if you want to really emphasize each spinal segment, it would be a car of your spine. So really slowly moving into a cow shape or extension of the spine, moving from tailbone all the way up to your neck. And then opposite. So curl your tailbone under, around through the lower spine, the mid spine, the upper spine, and tuck your chin in. Good. Keep your palms where they are and your toes where they are. Just push up into a down dog. Maybe a nice opening for the shoulders, for the hamstrings, and lower back down. Good. Take your retraction of your shoulder blades. So back of the heart, it's like it's weighing down towards the mat. Push the ground away and then separate your shoulder blades on the back body. Protraction. Back to a neutral spine and then move through your spinal car. Nice and slow. Segmentally moving through your spine, maybe lingering in any area that feels a little more sticky. And you can start from either direction. You can go top down or bottom up. Perfect. Finish up. Push through your palms. Lift your hips up to the sky. Bend your knees plenty. Just a quick breath in down dog. And lower back down. One more. Move through the shoulder blades, down and up. Move through your spine, cow. And cat. Neutral spine, push through your palms, downward facing dog. And this time, plant your feet, walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees a little bit and interlace your hands behind your skull. Okay, we're gonna take some fascial pulses. So you're gonna pulse your elbows towards your upper thighs. Take about 20 here. It's a nice stretch for the posterior chain of the body. Use your core to pull you up and in. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come to stand. Your hands can stay where they are, or you can always have them out in front of you for balance. Feet are a little bit wider than hip width distance. Point your toes out slightly. We're gonna move from a hip hinge into a squat. This pattern is called a Kang squat in the health and fitness world. Okay, so hands can be wherever. Someone's gonna karate chop the front of your hips, so you hinge them back in space, stretching the back of the glutes. Once you get there, you're gonna bend your knees and squat low. Hips in between your heels. Good, try to keep all the corners of your feet engaged with the mat. And then lift back up so that you're in this kind of hinge pattern. Hips are back, shins are more or less parallel. And then engage your glutes to drive your hips forward and stand. Okay, hinge your hips back, karate chop the front of your hip creases. Good. So your heart is kind of facing down towards the mat. Now as we bend our knees, our heart lifts forward and up. Move really slowly and feel what you feel. See if you can press even weight through your feet. See if you can find equal engagement of the glutes as you drive them forward and come to stand. 2 more on your own. Take your time. It's better to have a couple really high quality reps if you're preparing for any activity or day ahead, as opposed to really quick sloppy ones. And keep your core engaged the whole time. Your breath is with you, steady, not holding our breath. 1 more squat down, and then push your hips back, shins parallel, and then finally drive your hips forward. Okay, you can walk around, you can kick out your legs, you can have a seat. Thank you for beginning your day here, beginning your practice here. I hope you feel ready for whatever you have ahead. I hope you feel good in your body. Let's take 1 more breath together. Inhale. And exhale. All right, thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.